Hello, and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News Channel. If you want to join my daily live streams, check out the link in the description in the comments. I do live stream twice each day on weekdays and once on Saturdays. Also, check out my crypto daily updates, all the day's great crypto news and updates in one video. That's also in the description in the comments. So now let's get on to the topic, which is Vechain, and what are possible price bull run triggers for Vechain. Now, we've seen from other coins, the KRW add to Vechain did trigger like a 10-20% run. Obviously, Upbit pump is a big trigger, but I'm not really sure if Upbit will actually pump while everything's locked down. They probably know that if they pump, there's an opposite effect of the economy working against them. So they might actually wait to act until this lift. The economy is not locked down to actually pump coins, and we don't really know when they're going to actually pump Bitcoin, Vechain, if they're going to pump Vechain. But Upbit pump or activity on Bit is one thing you should look at. Another thing you should look at is the Vechain Summit. They've postponed it this year, so I have no idea when they're going to have it. My guess is they're going to have it in the fall or winter of this year, if they have it at all in 2019. 2020. Now, if 2020 is so that the lockdown extends way into the summer, they might just postpone and wait for the 2021 summit, which would probably be in April if they did that of next year. So they're about a year away. But coming up to that summit, you could see a price run, and you will probably want to sell maybe like a week before the summit actually happens, considering what happened last time they actually had the summit. The other thing is like a big piece of news. I remember the Walmart China news, even though Vechain dipped after that because Binance was pulling out of the US, that actually surged Vechain quite up a bit, past 1 penny with a Walmart China news. So if you're looking for like rumors and news if Target USA announces, or if Best Buy or Hobby Lobby announces or something, or like if one of the big US companies announce, or if like a huge Chinese company or Southeast Asian company that we know of announces, that could pump Vechain's price up too. So that's the second thing you should look for. The third thing you should look for, I know it's not as big as the Korean thing, but the Japanese market is pretty big. Like Brave just got listed on Bitflyer. And honestly, like listing on exchanges could still pump Vechain at its current height. So like a listing on Gemini could have the same effect of a pump as a listing for Gemini on BAT. And BAT did pump 10 or 20% listing on Gemini. Although BAT's one of the first additional coins on Gemini, so Brave's VET's pump not being the first few might actually be smaller. But Gemini doesn't list too many coins, and it getting another US on-ramp, obviously Coinbase as well, Gemini or Coinbase, could actually lead to another pump. The other thing that people don't know about is like Japan, obviously. Like Bitflyer just actually announced it's going to announce BAT. Now, if Bitflyer actually announced Vechain, that would open Vechain investment up to the Japanese market. And that is actually a pretty huge market as well. The Japanese market also is going to be more just Japanese exchanges. So if you want access to all that money, you need to get on some Japanese exchanges like Bitflyer. So that's actually another thing I'm looking at. Vechain getting into other crypto markets like the Japanese market. I'm hoping for a Bitflyer or like a big exchange announcement on Vechain that gets it in, truly into the Japanese market, into the hands of Japanese people. Maybe SBI will do it. We don't really know. Maybe not. We'll see. The other thing is China actually opening up to exchanges. I think this is very, very unlikely this year. Maybe even unlikely into like 2021. But if China actually opened up their people to like exchanges, even if it's just trading Chinese coins, this would be huge for Vechain because that unlocks over 1 billion people maybe to possibly invest in Vechain. And we know that Chinese people are going to invest in mainly Chinese coins. That includes Neo, Vechain, and a lot of stuff. And we know that Vechain's already approved by the Chinese government, so they might want people to invest in coins and crypto projects that they only approve of, and that could be a big boon. So watch out for rumors of that news. If you know it's coming, you definitely want to invest if you know that China is going to loosen up its priorities for exchanges. So those are the things I would look for. I would look for an Upbit pump, like Vechain getting on like either Gemini or Coinbase, Vechain getting on a Japanese exchange like Bitflyer, a huge announcement like Target, or China opening up its exchanges. I'm not saying any of those are actually likely, but any of those could possibly pump Bitcoin and Vechain in the future. And that's honestly what you should look for Vechain in the future for a large pump. I know there's like, obviously people are interested, the usage is going to pump it up. Yeah, sure, but that's going to take a couple of years. Because even if a large project like in China or the US announces, it's going to take a while to roll out. But if you want like more immediate pumps, you definitely want to look at like those 5 things I just mentioned. So that's the update for today. That's the video for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.